Good morning, my friends. I hope you're all doing well. I'm actually taking a break from academics today to talk about one of my other great passions, Disney World. And don't worry, I'm not one of those cringy Disney millennials who would sell my soul for a pair of Mickey ears. I'm just really fascinated by the logistics and how hard Walt Disney worked to try to make his dream come true. In case you didn't know, Walt wanted to create a magical place for people of all ages. He was so dedicated to his dream, he worked right up until his death to make everything just right. Fast forward to modern-day Disney, and a team of Imagineers have taken over to keep that Walt-inspired magic alive. From the biggest firework displays down to the tiniest costuming details, Imagineers handcraft these authentic, immersive experiences. Of course, Disney World puts a lot of time and money into preserving that sense of magic. If you would like to suspend your disbelief a little while longer, this may not be the video for you. Otherwise, let me take you on a journey behind the scenes of Magic Kingdom. Let's kick off with a secret that isn't such a secret these days: the underground utilidors. Have you ever noticed that you don't see Buzz Lightyear walking through Frontierland or Jack Sparrow stuck on Main Street, USA? That's because Magic Kingdom has a complex labyrinth of underground passageways that cast members use to get ready, navigate, take breaks, and more. Any park business that is meant to stay out of sight will happen underground, and while the utilidors are typically kept hidden, it is possible to sign up for a tour. Just be warned, it's hard to see Mickey without his head eating in the cafeteria. Speaking of keeping things hidden, Disney invented their own brand of paint to camouflage unsightly utilities. The color is Go Away Green, a bland shade that renders things invisible. The picture you see here is a great example. This secret restaurant sits right in the heart of Magic Kingdom, but with the surrounding colors and lights, your eyes would skip right over it. You might also find this paint on light fixtures, fire hydrants, and construction fences. Or maybe not. The whole point is that you should not notice. Here's another subtle trick that helps to maintain the magic of the park. Have you ever noticed that the trash cans in Magic Kingdom never seem to overflow? This is because of a built-in vacuum system that funnels all waste to an off-site facility. Each public trash can is connected to the chute, and with one trash can stationed every 30 feet, it must be a complex system. On the topic of funnels, Magic Kingdom uses another trick to enhance the park experience. The Imagineers lovingly call it the smellitizer, vents that push enticing smells out into the air. If you're walking past a bakery on Main Street, you'll find the sweet smell of pastries. If you're approaching Splash Mountain, you'll notice the familiar scent of chlorine. Imagineers are intentional about creating multi-sensory experiences, and tempting us with smell is just another one of their tricks. This next clever hack has less to do with magic and more to do with marketing to human nature. Since people tend to walk on the right to create a natural flow of traffic, Imagineers tweaked Main Street accordingly. Along the right side, the path leading up to Cinderella Castle, guests will find diners and bakeries where they can buy breakfast as they enter the park. On the opposite side, walking away from that famous castle, guests will discover souvenir shops just before they leave the park. It's a small detail, but it's logical and brilliant. Speaking of Cinderella Castle, another little-known fact sits right at the center of the park. In order to appear tall and majestic, this castle was built as an optical illusion. The bricks and windows get smaller the further up you look, turning the castle into a looming structure when it's really only 4 stories tall. This next illusion only exists for the sake of convenience. For those of you that don't know, there are strict laws about when and how the American flag should be flown. For example, it should only fly from sunrise to sunset, it cannot be out during inclement weather, etc. For that reason, Disney uses a special flag with 45 stars, not 50, so they can disregard those rules. It's insanely clever. Last but not least, I had to throw in this crowd favorite, the not-so-secret hidden Mickeys. If you're walking through the park and you see a shadow, a rock, or a bush that resembles Mickey Mouse, it's definitely not a coincidence. Imagineers pay so much attention to detail, they've sprinkled Mickey heads all around to keep the excitement and fantasy alive. Some say you can even spot him in the clouds. So, as you can see, there are a lot more things to Disney World than characters, rides, and gimmicks. There are insane mind tricks hiding behind every corner, and that's why I love exploring the parks, to try to debunk them all. Anyways, thank you for coming with me on this journey behind the scenes of Magic Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.